I used to think danger was loud, a crashing sound, a warning shout, something you could see coming, but I was wrong. Sometimes danger is quiet. It slips in when you're not looking, finds the cracks you've tried to ignore, and waits until you're most vulnerable. This is my story. It's not meant to scare you, but to show you just how fragile safety can be and how incredibly strong our will to survive truly is. I'm 17, and I live in a squatter-s area where our homes are built more from hope than from strong materials. We have two houses in our compound. One is made of thin plywood. It's old, a bit fragile, but it's where I feel most at home. The other is a concrete house, much stronger, where my family usually stays. One night, I was hanging out with my friends and my boyfriend in the safer concrete house. We were just laughing and talking until about 11. When they were getting ready to leave, my mom told me she was going to a funeral nearby. I decided to walk with her for a bit and then head back to sleep, alone in the old plywood house. I just wanted some quiet, some comfort in my own space. I thought I knew every corner of it. My boyfriend looked worried. He asked me, "Are you sure you'll be okay sleeping alone?" He even offered to stay. He just had this feeling, but I brushed it off, trying to sound more confident than I felt. Still, he helped me carry my pillows and blanket over to the other house. Looking back, I wish I'd listened to that uneasy feeling he had. The plywood house is old, really old. One of the walls has a huge hole in it, big enough for someone to crawl through. As soon as I walked inside, that familiar comfort was gone, replaced by a knot of anxiety in my chest. I tried to cover the hole with a pile of blankets, but I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched from the darkness outside. I tied the door shut with a shoelace. I knew it wasn't much, but it was all I could do. I lay down and started playing Mobile Legends on my phone with my boyfriend. He was still worried. He asked if we could video call, saying he just felt like something was wrong. I turned the lights off, but the fear was so immediate and overwhelming that I flicked them right back on. That's the last clear thing I remember before I drifted off to sleep. Around 5 in the morning, my world shattered. I felt movement right above my head. Then I felt the garter of my pajamas being pulled down. My mind was still foggy with sleep, but before I could fully process what was happening, a pillow was slammed down hard over my face. Pure panic exploded inside me. I couldn't breathe. I twisted my head to the side, desperate for a gasp of air, and fought with every ounce of strength I had. Somehow, I managed to pull the pillow away, and I screamed. I screamed for my uncle, who lived right next door. Instantly, the weight was gone. I heard footsteps scrambling away, and the man escaped through the same hole I had tried so hard to block. I was shaking, crying, barely able to stand. My uncle rushed in. At first, they thought I just had a terrible nightmare. That is, until I pointed to the wall right above my head. There it was, a muddy footprint. It was proof that this wasn't in my head. Proof that I was just seconds away from something far, far worse. Later, crying in my mother's arms, I was just so grateful to be alive. But I was also haunted by the what-ifs. What if I hadn't woken up? What if he'd had a weapon? What if my scream hadn't been loud enough? But this feeling of quiet danger wasn't entirely new to me. Months earlier, something else happened. It was quieter, but just as chilling. I was at a classmate's house, bored, hanging out alone in their living room while everyone else was upstairs. I took a few selfies, just passing the time. Then I heard a faint noise on the stairs. I froze, but nothing appeared. No one came down. I told myself I was imagining things and let it go. Weeks later, during a power outage, I was scrolling through my phone's gallery and came across the live photos I'd taken that day. As I replayed one of them, my stomach just dropped. In the background of the photo, the refrigerator door slowly creaked open. I watched it again, and then I saw it. A hand was pulling the door open from the side. I knew for a fact that no one else was downstairs with me. The video was real. That cold, creeping fear came rushing back. And these aren't the only stories like this. I heard about a man in England who went night fishing by a river, just looking for some peace. Instead, 4 men wearing horse masks approached him. They were pretending to joke around, but then they showed him videos on their phones, horrifying videos of other men being hunted, hooked like fish, bleeding and screaming. They invited him to be their next victim. He fought back and ran for his life, escaping by just a few seconds. He survived, but the nightmares never left him. My story, the live photo, the fisherman, they're all different, but they're connected by a terrifying thread. They teach us that danger doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. It hides in familiar places, in quiet moments, right when we let our guard down. But these stories also show us something more powerful: our instinct to survive, the courage to scream, the strength to run, the unbreakable will to live. I'm alive today because I woke up, because I fought back, because a small part of me did listen to that fear. So if you take anything away from this, let it be this: trust that quiet voice inside you. When something feels wrong, it probably is. Protect yourself, even if it feels paranoid or silly. Your safety is never an inconvenience, and survival isn't just luck, it's your own incredible strength. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there.